Alright, hey guys, this is Natalie. What I'm doing is we've got 3 of my friends that are here, and they're going to introduce themselves, and we're going to just go over a couple topics for kids nowadays, dealing with issues that they have going on nowadays. So let's start with the introduction.
My name is Kate.
And how old are you, Kate?
8.
8 years old.
My name is Jane, and I'm 8, and we're twins.
Aren't they cute?
My name is Zoe, and I'm just their friend, and I'm 8.
You're 8.
We're all 8.
All right.
So, my name is Kate, I'm 8, and I'm great.
I love that.
You're right.
You guys are awesome. Okay, now, what do we want to talk about today?
I think we should talk about bullying. Like, what would we do if somebody bullies us? Or if we're bullying each other and we don't feel great, but we can't stop.
Uh-huh. Okay, awesome.
I have something to say about my friend.
What's up? Go ahead, Zoe.
She just told me about this, my other friend, and the boy that is my friend, he kicked the girl in the stomach.
That wasn't very nice.
So,
What, were you there when it happened?
no, she just told me.
What did you tell her?
I told her that's rude. He shouldn't have done that for no reason.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice at all, huh?
So, Natalie, you could ask us some questions and we can answer.
Okay, so I think, Zoe brought up a good point. If you've got somebody who is beating up on somebody and you're there watching it, or you see someone making fun of somebody, what would you guys do in that situation?
I would go up to the bully and say, stop it, and I would stand up for that person, even though if I didn't know the person or if it was like somebody who hated me.
Okay.
If it was some random person, I would just go up to the boy, and if they were both random people, I would just say, don't worry, I got your back, to the person that got hurt, and then I standed up for them, and I said, hey, bully, you should stop bullying my friend.
That is a good idea.
Also, if I didn't know the person, I would tell the ground duty or a grown-up, and then I'll let them talk to the other person.
Okay, so let's take this a little bit further. Why do you guys think that people bully other people?
I think just because they bully other people because they want to, and other people have bullied them.
Yes.
But Hunter hasn't ever been bullied, which is the boy's name, and he just did it for no simple reason.
That's not very nice.
I think other people bully people. There's 2 reasons why I think it. One is that that they've been bullied and they didn't like it, and they just think that they should do it. And the second one is that they just think that they think it might make them more popular, and that people won't mess with them anymore. Like if you're a big kid and you're bullying a little kid, I think the other graders that are still in the same big kid's class, and the big kid will try to impress his friends, so he could just pretend he's cool or he wants to be cool, and the little kid is just sad.
So how would you react after you consoled and took care of that situation? How would you treat that other person? Because you know how we label people with bully and victims? Because it is a label, even though it's to say who's doing something to what. But what's a way you can handle that person who is not able to give that love? How do we handle that person? How can we be an example to them?
The person who's hurt or the other person?
The person who did the bullying. How can you be that example, or how can you get them to see it a different way?
It's kind of like a murder because it's like they're enemies, and they start bullying them, and
and when they're older, they say they're going to kill them, and then they do. It's
So
like
how do you think we could stop that? Because when someone gets older, then we get to the point where who's gonna stop it? It goes back and forth, back and forth. You did this to me, and you did this to me. How do we stop that middle? Yeah, from going back and forth. How do you stop it?
Like just to stop the conversation.
Do you send them hate?
No,
Do you send them love?
And like the next recess or the next day, you could tell them, I'm really sorry about what happened. Hopefully you're sorry. If like all that stuff and like that.
I love that answer. All right, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this video up. It's almost 6 minutes. So, do you guys have anything else to quickly say before we close out?
I have a person in my Tupperware class, and they have an older brother in that class. And he said he can beat his older brother up, but that they are just playing.
That's a different
that's
situation.
as long as it's not hurting each other, huh?
I just wanted to say that people are supposed to have their own bubble, and they're not supposed to go in other people's bubble, and they should just stay in theirs.
Yeah, without their permission.
Holding me, then like, and they just hurt me, and they didn't stop. Then I was just like, imagine me in a bubble, and like a whole bunch of sharp and objects hitting me and just bouncing right off. So
that's good. And then you use that and follow it up with action if needed, right?
It's like
and walk away.
It's like a sword trying to stab you, but there's a hard, big rock, big boulder thing surrounding you, and they just stab it, and their sword cracks into pieces.
That's right. And then you send them love.
And they start feeling bad.
It's like on the Care Bears. Remember I told you guys on the Care Bears? Care Bears stare.
I don't really like that movie, but guess what? Some people watch guess what? My friend that's a boy, he watches he watched My Little Pony once with his little sisters because he had to watch it, and he started to watch, and he's like, can we watch another one? Because it's addicting to him.
It's something that maybe you didn't think that you would find interesting or enjoy at all, and once you actually start seeing that point of view or that side or that watching that show or that hobby, then you actually realize maybe there's something to it that you could get out of it, huh?
My friend Colin,
it's a good one, Zoe.
He's a boy, and he like one time he wasn't shy. He just raised his hand in class and started talking about what he watched, and he was talking about like how he watched Little Miss Pet Shop.
That's funny.
Well, I think that like after school we were walking home and we're like, wow, he is super brave to talk about that.
That's too funny. My brother used to watch the Golden Girls with us. You guys probably don't even know what that is, though.
Guess what? My friend Emily, she said, let's try out this one show that's an old show, and it's called My Girl 2.
Oh, that was one of my favorite shows.
And we started it out, and my sister, Sam, she's like, we're not watching this, and she exited out, and she's like, please, I dare you to.
So I think that's all we have to say.
All right, Kay, well, tell them to stay tuned for the next video.
Bye.